Hello Gemini, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Gemini for the week of March 14th. Now Gemini, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now Gemini, I do not offer personal readings, so if you get a message from someone, that is not me, that's someone impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. Please do not get scammed. I also do exclusive content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and see what we have here for you. Now, if you're a regular viewer of my videos, you'll notice that the scene here has changed a little bit, and that is because I am traveling, but have no fear, the messages will be the same. It's a bit of a blue tint or a blue hue to the video, and it's because I am recording these right by the ocean. So at any rate, if you were curious about what is going on there, that is what that is. So let me make sure everything's in view. All right, looks good to me. We'll put this right here and let's get into it. So Gemini, you have a very nice energy here, especially as it relates to some sort of stability around your career situation, or around somebody that, around something that perhaps you are building at this time. I do feel like some of you are looking to build something. There could be stability in family for some of you. There could be stability in career situations. It really depends on kind of the situation that you find yourself in, but stability is the message that is coming forward for me here. And it looks like in the future you will acquire that. Although right now I do feel like there is something that's challenging you a little bit, and we'll get into that in just a second. But actually, let's just go ahead and get into this now. So in your middle card, in your overall message, you do have this Seven of Cups, which is potentially a card that can indicate being overwhelmed by multiple choices or the many choices at hand. You can see how each one of these cups has a different type of element associated with it. And so this can represent confusion or racing thoughts or even scattered energy. Now Gemini, you are an idea person, or you may be an idea person. It really depends on what your chart looks like. But the Gemini sun sign, the Gemini archetype, this is a huge energy of having a lot of ideas, putting a lot of information out there. And with this Seven of Cups, it does say that that can be good or it can be bad, right? And so what I mean by that is it's good to be an idea person, and it's also good because you have an abundance of choice with the Seven of Cups, but it can also overwhelm you if you kind of spread your energy in so many different directions. And so that's kind of what I'm feeling here. Like there's this message of stability coming in here for you in the future, but right now there's something that you're working through around maybe having your energy spread a little bit too thin. And so really maybe looking to narrow down your choice at this moment might be something that is in alignment for you. Now, in the past, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles represents some sort of financial new beginning, potentially, that has happened for you. You may have gotten word of a career opportunity or a financial opportunity. Some of you may have been given a gift of cash, or some of you may have gotten into an apartment or gotten into a home that you've been looking to get. Maybe you've even been thinking about making a purchase or making a new investment. This can certainly come in with the Ace of Pentacles. It can also maybe, although I also feel like maybe some of you have been looking to study something. Some of you may be thinking about going back to school as well. With this combination, the Ace of Pentacles can refer to, or the Pentacle suit can refer to academia as well as money. And you have this Eight of Pentacles here, which is a big card of talent. It's the card indicating that you have a major talent in the tarot. You can see that this person here is sort of wrapping up their latest creation. There are other creations here hanging up on the ceiling above them. And this person has a lot to offer. This person has a lot to bring to the table. And they have a unique gift that they can share with the world. And so I am feeling like that maybe some of you have had some sort of learning opportunity, or maybe even an opportunity to study under someone. There may be an apprenticeship here coming in for some of you, or there's been word of an opportunity here in the past, and now it's maybe kind of like for you, you're maybe in this period of deciding, do I take the opportunity? Do I continue what I'm doing? Something like that. What I really like to see for you in the future is you have this Four of Wands and the Emperor, which is all about stability. Fours, the Emperor is number 4, and the Four of Wands, of course. And so fours represent stability. Fours represent structure. And so does the Emperor. The Emperor is a big card of structure happening and coming forward for you in your life. The Four of Wands can refer to the family. You can see that this young family here is in a marriage ceremony. And so it is a major card of marriage, but while along with that, the Emperor is the card of the father archetype. And so for some of you, you may be welcoming a new family member into your life in some ways, or some of you may be looking to take something to the next level with somebody. But whatever decision that you're looking to make, it's to increase your stability in some area of your life. And so I definitely like to see that. The Emperor can also refer to like bossing up or doing something to kind of take ownership over your life and your career situation. So regardless, it's a very nice energy, but let's go ahead and continue up the pyramid here. So you have the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Cups, you have the Two of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. So for some of you, it's almost like there is this opportunity, or there's something here around an idea or an opportunity or a new beginning in your life, but you're working through this situation here in the future with the Two of Swords and the Five of Pentacles around getting your needs met. It's almost like what this energy here to me is saying is like you have the idea, you have the framework, but you're not sure how it's all going to come together, okay? And so like the Five of Pentacles can indicate somebody who's like feeling left out in the cold or feeling less than. It can refer to loss in finances, but I actually don't see that here with the Nine and the Ace of Pentacles, as well as with the Emperor and the Four of Wands. That's somebody who will make smart choices. And the Two of Swords can indicate you being in your mind or not being able to see the road ahead. And so more so what I'm getting for you, it's not so much about loss, it's about the fear of loss. Here showing up with the Two of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, it's more so about indecision and like you have this idea, you have this opportunity, or you have the seeds there, you're planting seeds, but at the same time, you're not really able to see how they will grow yet, or you're not able to see when they will grow. And there's something around fear of getting your needs met, fear of stability here. There might be root chakra energies that you're dealing with at this time. The root chakra does refer to your, if you're familiar with the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, it's the first level on Maslow's. And so it refers to your food, shelter, water, your ability to provide for yourself, provide the basics, provide the necessities. And it's almost like for some of you, like you have a vision, but you're not able to see exactly how the vision will happen. And so that's kind of what I'm getting. You have this Nine of Pentacles, which can refer to financial independence. It's a major card of seeds blossoming, and a major card of potentially like having everything that you need, having your needs met. And so you have this Ace of Pentacles, you have this Nine of Pentacles, but you're worried that your needs aren't being met here in the future. And so I feel like it's kind of a confusing message, but I feel like some of you are maybe working through situations like that. You have this Queen of Cups as well. Maybe time for you to like take care of yourself, do something that you really enjoy doing. Maybe do some like alternative energy therapies, or maybe even talk with somebody who can maybe like help you see something in a new way. But overall, taking care of yourself and your energy here might be very helpful for you. So you have the Page of Swords, you have the Knight of Swords, and you have the Five of Swords. Okay, so the Page of Swords is potentially disappointing news that has happened for you in the past. There may have been news of delay. With this opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, it may mean that some of you have had to wait for an opportunity or something like that here, or you've had to, you might have been in like a holding period or a waiting period, or some of you could have just like literally gotten disappointing news in the past. And that could also be affecting this future situation here around your stability with the Two of Swords and the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Five of Swords talks about loss as well, but it's more about defeat. And so some of you are concerned about losing something. Okay, some of you are concerned about losing something, and it's because of this news here in the past with the Page of Swords. You do have this Knight of Swords as well. Knight of Swords can talk about really needing to seize the opportunity, seize the day, take advantage of whatever is coming forward for you. And at the end of the day, the Knight of Swords says it's potentially better to act than to not act, right? And so basically what I'm saying is the feeling of not knowing what would happen is a lot worse than whatever may happen if you act, right? And so if you act, something good could happen, something bad could happen, but the worst thing you could do is not do anything, right? So hopefully that makes sense. Let's see what else we have here. You have the Queen of Swords and the Devil. So take a look here. You have the Page, Knight, and Queen of Swords. Those cards come one after the other, 1, 2, 3, right? And they're all swords court cards. So some of you dealing with air signs, some of you dealing with issues around communications with others, needing to get clear, needing to attain clarity in your life and around something here at this time. I would say with the Devil's presence here as well, I would be very careful that you do not say something that you later regret. It can be very easy to do that, but sometimes it takes one conversation or one heated argument to change the dynamic of a relationship. And these three cards here, the Page, the Knight, and the Queen of Swords, they all refer to communications in some ways. The Queen of Swords in particular, that is somebody who I like to refer to as the assassin in the tarot. And so like basically what I mean by that when I say that is the Queen of Swords will not let anyone get in their way. They will not let anyone bully them around or push them around. But on the flip side of that, they may also be so curt and so cutthroat and so challenging that they can repel people away from them. And this could be your energy showing up. This could be any air sign. So could the Page of Swords, so could the Knight of Swords. But it is just something that I'm feeling for you because you do have the Devil's presence next to it, which is like really a card of our shadows. It's also just a card of fear, negativity, potentially, anything like that. It can also refer to issues around power and control. And so some of you may be going through that at this moment as well. Let's see what else we have here. Let's see what is at the top of the pyramid. Gemini, love to see that for you. Love to see that you have the Sun here at the top of the pyramid. So the Sun is the best card to find as far as I'm concerned in the tarot. That is all about total happiness coming into your life. When you get the Sun, it negates any of the challenging cards around it and it augments the positive cards around it. So you have this Devil card, you have this Queen of Swords. Some of you are going to make a right decision when it comes to communication, when it comes to communicating what you need or communicating with others on something here. You're making the right choice, you're making the right decision. And the Sun card is also the card of truth, or it can be one of the cards of truth in the tarot. And so some of you here following the truth and following your personal truth as well. And take a look at this. You have the Two of Cups. Amazing. So that's actually my favorite love card in the tarot. It's two souls linking up in this lifetime. And so, some of you here, this is around partnerships, whether or not it's romantic. I was not really getting a whole lot of romantic energy, but there is something around partnerships showing up, communications, relationships with others, anything like that, in whatever form they may be, whether they're platonic, friends, family, whatever it is. And so, yeah, but overall, love this message. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you. Take care, and I will see you in the next reading.